Is the Emperor's Wrath any good? So this should be my last Empire unit video before Thrones of Decay hits. Steam tanks are getting a fresh coat of chrome in general, but I want to go over the current state for comparison. I've always liked it, but there used to be a fatigue bug that made this unit get tired out from just shooting a bunch. Much worse than normal. Nowadays it has perfect vigor, so it's already good. Recruited for 2,300 gold and 575 upkeep, a titanic cost. This gets you 9,068 health on Ultra unit size, 160 armor, and I believe that's getting reworked with directional armor. Leadership is 100 and set to unbreakable. Speed is 48, charge speed 84, melee attack 36 base, with a standard attack interval of 4, splash target size is very large, max entities damage of 4. Basically it means you'd spread damage between 4 chaos chariots at maximum, but there's no splashing if you're hitting a character or a giant in that mix. At least that's what I'm taking from it. Melee defense is 10. Many have complained. We'll see what's changed about this. Weapon strength comes at 200, base 60 and armor piercing 140, with a bonus versus infantry of 18. People have complained, and yes, this is way behind Iron Demons, let alone Skullcrackers, but Thrones should change things somewhat. Charge bonus, however, is 18, and since I've had a brutal time in the past trying to charge with such units, instead of using the Force Melee shortcut, I've learned you can turn not just Fire at Will off, but click Force Melee Attack on the command bar instead of the shortcut, and then you can charge like a madman. That matters. Mass is 5,000, so this is something you should have used if possible. For ranged, ammunition is 40 base, missile damage is nominally 455, and adds the Burnt debuff, an extra -8 to morale on top of, being hit with artillery. Impact causes 120 base and 380 armor piercing. No explosion damage. Reload time is 11. Total accuracy is a goodly 14. Calibration distance 275. Calibration area of 8, so a stationary target of great size is likely to get struck. Penetration size cap is very large and max penetration is 9 entities, so it can damage a chariot behind another chariot if I'm reading this right. Beyond being unbreakable and having perfect vigor, this unit inflicts fear and terror, and has the emergency vent active ability, doing fire damage as an explosion around it with the burnt contact effect. Also, if it's destroyed, it explodes and does enemy damage in the process. Science! I'll breeze past the redline skills because I've covered them for the main unit, and the tech tree and null mechanics are going to be their own thing once Thrones hits. Of course, using it to suicide is rather suboptimal, so in the current state, how you use the Emperor's Wrath should be as the world's most expensive skirmish cavalry. Kite, and Kite some more. 40 ammunition will last a while, and as long as you stay ahead of the pack, you can poke and poke some more. Finally, when you can poke no more, you just crash into the enemy's grill to get the enemy on your grill. It's bloody work, but someone has to do it. The steam tank is apparently going to get a lot better at some parts of these roles, but the basic principles will remain exactly the same. Take full advantage of your advantages, and relinquish them reluctantly. And the Emperor's Wrath is at least as good as any character, if not more so, at blobbing units and beating them into situations you can shoot into, including with mortars and grenade launchers. Barring the Borderman special launchers, this means lots of base damage that'll do next to nothing against the tank itself. Certain spells will be likewise. This combination can completely wreck a large enemy force if that force takes the bait, which often happens because you've denied easier prey. Finally, there's nothing wrong with using this as a siege attacker and bringing walls and towers down to their stony knees, and then leading the charge in. So take care, have fun, and make the zombie hordes your barbecue dinner. In style. I mean, just look at it, it's a sweet ride.